Ew! It's all slimy. Ew! What's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'll be honest, Fears was not feeling good yesterday. I took a little bit of this last night and went to bed. This helped out a lot. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm not as sick as I was yesterday. So I felt good enough to do a stream. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I was not feeling good yesterday. It was pretty bad. I was like, so yeah, thank God for this. So if you have a runny nose, take one of these. I'm going to take another one. This lasts for 12 hours, and I didn't go to bed until like probably 4 or 5 in the morning because I was on Lantern's show. So right after the stream, I'm going to take another one of these. But I have only coughed a couple of times. And it wasn't so much, it was more, I had a headache. I don't have a headache today. It was a combination of a headache, because it wasn't my stomach. My stomach was feeling fine. It was a combination, excuse me, I just said I hadn't coughed in a while. There it is. It was a combination of having an extreme headache yesterday, coughing a lot, and a runny nose. Because I took one of these last night, I have a little bit of a runny nose, but not as bad as it was yesterday. Yesterday it was dripping like crazy. So, I feel a lot better. So yesterday I was like at 40%. Today I'm like at, I would say 85%. So a lot better. And here we go. So yeah, I love my timing. Just when I start doing a stream, that's when I start coughing. Anyway, I wasn't in the coffee mood. I decided to have some juice and some pineapple today. Some pineapple today is my healthy snack. So cheers to you guys. Anyway, I feel a lot better. Thank you for all the prayers. Thank you to all the loving and loyal fans that gave me prayers. I know there was some fake-ass people out there doing fake prayers, but to all the loving and loyal fans, thank you for all of the wonderful prayers and concerns. But I feel a lot better today. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to you guys. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. Like I said, because I feel better today, I had a better day. I finally left my house. I hadn't left my house like in 2 days. I try to go out and do something at least every day. If not, then, I just stay inside and edit my videos and stuff. But today, I took something to the post office because I felt a little bit better. I went and bought groceries. And, what else did I do? Oh, I checked the fan mail. Nothing yet, but, Walter and Vision said they sent something soon. So I'm going to check here in a couple of days. So, I'll keep you guys posted, but nothing today. Anyway, let's open up the chat. But I appreciate everyone's concerns about me. I was feeling like crap last night. It was pretty bad. It was pretty hellacious. But yeah, there we are. A couple of days. All right. There we are. All right, the chat is live. The chat is live. There we are. I can see the chat. Well, today we've got a couple of topics. We got a nerd haul. When I was out and about, I got myself a nerd haul. I haven't done a nerd haul in quite a while. So a nerd haul. Then I watched, over the course of me being sick, I watched Death at a Funeral. So there it is. So Death at a Funeral. There we go. So I'm gonna review that. I decided to go with a movie prop background today. And then I got some Valentine's Day stories for you from my past. And then, I didn't know this was a thing, but you could do Valentine's Day stories. I'm sorry, Valentine's Day games you can do on the actual event. So, I didn't know that was a thing. but people actually play Valentine's Day games on Valentine's Day, which I guess they created these games like for the whole family. So I'm going to read some of them because I didn't know this was a thing. But yeah, I do feel a lot better. I actually got some errands done and stuff today. I decided to wear my necklace. Do you know what this is? This is John Rambo's dog tag. So I thought I would wear it while I was out and about today. I wore it when I was out and about, and I just didn't take it off. I said, fuck it. Before I put it back on the movie prop shelf, I will wear it in today's stream. So, bam, there you are. We got 3 people watching. I hope you guys are doing good. Like I said, I'm doing a whole lot better. Man, by the way, shout out to Lantern. I came on Lantern's show for a couple of, about an hour or 2 or whatever it was. So, yeah. But I just wanted to let you guys know I'm still alive. Like I said, I'm back to about 80%, you know. So, but I was feeling like crap yesterday. It was pretty bad. All right, well, I think we should start off this stream with a bang. So I think we should do the nerd haul right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. I found this at Walmart. I think it's on my movie list. Motel Hell. Motel Hell. There it is. Oh, yeah. So let me just check. I'm pretty sure it's on the list. I'm not 100% positive, but let me just check to see if it's on my list. Because if it is, I got to scratch it off the list. Okay, so Motel. It's an old movie. I got it on 4K and Blu-ray, and, oh man, it's quite the horror movie. A lot of crazy shit going down at this motel. That's why it's called Motel Hell. Oh, my lord. So let's see if I got Motel Hell on the list. It sounds familiar, but let's see if it's actually on the list. Hang on. Let me make sure. I think this is the back. Let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing it on the back. Okay, all right, I don't think it's on the list. Let me check the other side. Yo, Walter, what's up, man? Hey, Walter, check it out. I got this this classic Motel Hell. Oh, shit. And yes, I do feel a lot better today, buddy. I was feeling like crap yesterday. Let me see if it's on the list. I checked the back. It's not on the back, so let me check the front. Let me check the front. I thought it was on here, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't put it on here. I know people have told me about Motel Hell. Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Let me just check the back one more time because I didn't see it on the front. Maybe you guys told me about it. Maybe you guys told me about it and I didn't write it down. I thought I did. So let me just look at the back one last time. I thought it was on here. But let me have a look. Let me have a little look. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Hang on. I've got Slaughterhouse on there. That's something completely different, though. I thought Hotel Hell was on here. I'm sorry, Motel Hell was on here. Well, maybe it's a gem that I found by myself, and I can't wait to watch it, because I thought I had this on the list. I thought Motel Hell was on the list. Yo, what's up, Visions? He says, oh, howdy, Fears and Walter. Well, howdy, partner. I felt a lot better today, Visions. I was telling everybody I took a little bit of this last night and today, and I passed out. It cleared up a lot of my stuffiness, and I'm still coughing, but I'm not coughing as much. I'm going to take another one of these after the stream, and hopefully by tomorrow, whatever was going through my body is back to normal. I'll tell you this much, I feel a hell of a lot better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was, and it wasn't my stomach. My stomach was fine. It was just having a killer headache, a runny nose, and then coughing like crazy. There's been a couple of coughs today, but nothing like yesterday. So, thank God for this. I'm going to take another one of these. So, yeah. But I found this. I don't know if you've ever seen this one, Visions. Motel Hell. I thought this was on the old list. I've been looking. I don't see it. Maybe, because I know somebody told me about it, and I thought I put it on the list, but apparently not, because I've been looking. Well, if I find it off camera, I will definitely scratch it off, and I'll let you guys know, because I thought I had it on this list, but I'm definitely not seeing it. But there we are. So if it's not on the list, then I found a good 80s, 90s gem by myself. So it says, Motel Hell. It takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters. Oh, shit. Oh, my lord. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Well, there's a chainsaw involved, so this ain't good. This is not good at all. And look at this psycho crazy bitch right here. She's like laughing. She's got like a head in her hand or something bloody in her hand. I don't know. So, oh my lord. Ah! There it is. Oh my lord. All right. What's next? Oh, here we go. I'm doing the nerd haul. So you got here just in time, everybody. So that was the first thing out of the nerd haul right there. The next thing I got... Oh, that's right. That's right. Fear's got... Bam! Another Lego build. I chose this one. I chose the spider for two reasons. I chose the spider for two reasons. One, it was super cheap. And two, I don't know if I had told you guys ever this story. When I was a kid, I was playing on a swing set, and there was a slide. There was a slide connected to the swing set. I went down the slide, and you know, like when you go down a slide, you know, you get to the end, and you stand up, and then you go and slide again. I slid down the slide, and across the slide, a spider had created a web. The spider hit me in the face, and check this out. A black widow bit me in the face, and I almost died. I'm not kidding. Check this out. Can you guys see that little bump? Hang on, where's the bump? It's right there. It's right there, that little bump. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but right there, I can feel it though. I can. It's still kind of there. I got bit on the top of my forehead, and I turned like pretty much blue and purple because it bit me, the black widow, and put poison in me. And my mom and dad said they had to rush me to the hospital. And the doctor said he is damn lucky. They said if you would have brought him in an hour or two later, he would have been dead. And they took a large needle and stuck it in my head. And the way my mom tells the story, they got all the poison out. So thank God for that. So as soon as I saw this, it reminded me of that story that my mom told me. Plus it was cheap. So another build. Looking forward to spiders. This one's 3 and run. You can do a tarantula, a snake. We all know, Fears, I am not the biggest fan of snakes, so fuck snakes. I hate snakes. I'm looking forward. So tarantula, spider, snake. That's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a good build. That's gonna be a good build. I decided to put all my props up. Well, not all my props, but some props. I just watched that one in October. It's fun. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I swear to God, Visions, I thought it was on the list. I looked and looked and looked and looked. I thought it was on the old list because, as you guys know, this is the old list, but I'm not going to throw it away until I mark out all the movies. And I got the new list on my phone. So maybe I forgot to write it down, but I know you or Pixel or somebody told me to watch that, and I'm doing my groceries today, and not only did I find it on 4K and Blu-ray, but it is the It's the limited edition Steelbook collection. It is a nice Steelbook. So another Steelbook. I don't know. I may watch this tonight. I don't know. But this lady's kind of freaking me out right here. Look at this lady. I guess like she's like the sister, and a lot of crazy shit is going down at this fucking motel. I mean, this guy is wearing a pig for a mask. He's got a chainsaw. I don't know what the hell is going to go on, but I guarantee you a lot of crazy shit's going to go on. I'll tell you that much. But yeah. So, as soon as I saw that, I was like, that looks hilarious. That's a must. I just hope it isn't too bloody. I don't think it'll be too bloody because it's an old like 80s, 90s film, but we'll see. All right, what's next? For all you ladies out there, Fear's got some new undies. Some Beetlejuice undies. Oh, yeah. Oh, sexy. Here, let me see. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm the ghost with the most, babe. Nice. These look pretty awesome. These look pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it. And then last, but certainly not least, just a little haul today. Not a big haul, just a little haul. I decided to get a new Hawaiian shirt for MegaCon. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna wear this bad boy to MegaCon. I'm either gonna go to MegaCon for 2 days or 3 days. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna buy my tickets probably this Sunday after church. So. There's the new one. Oh, yeah. A little bit of blue, a little bit of green, a little bit of white. Very silky. I thought this one looked really cool. So I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And that's it. That's all for just a mini haul. Just a mini haul. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's the main reason why I got the spider. The spider because I got bit in the forehead by a spider. Almost died. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, that kind of reminds me of that story. My mom and dad told it to me many times, but thank God that my mom and my dad acted quickly, because if they didn't take me to the hospital as quick as they did, Fears would not be here. I would be dead. So there it is. So way to go, mom and dad. All right. By the way, check it out, Visions. I decided while I was out and about today doing my errands, John Rambo's dog tag. Hell yeah. And I just didn't take it off before the stream, and I went, fuck it. I'll just keep wearing it. Hell yeah. Shout out to John Rambo, motherfucker. That's right. All right. Moving right along. Time for a movie review. The movie is, while I was sick, I watched Death at a Funeral. Pretty funny movie. It's not a perfect 10, but it's a pretty funny movie. I'd like to call it was an enjoyable watch. So, there we are. All right. Let's do this. By the way, I uploaded a new video on Fearsman26, so after you guys are done, be sure to go to Fearsman26 and check it out. All right. So, Death at a Funeral. Now, this is a remake. I think the original one was a British comedy, and I've never seen the original, but Chris Rock was the producer on this, and I guess he saw the original and thought it was funny, and I guess he thought he could remake it, so yeah. So one day I'll have to sit down and watch the original. But they said it's a British film, so yeah. All right, Death at a Funeral. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Again, it's not the best watch in the world, but it's not the most horrible watch in the world. It actually It's got some really good funny bits in it. Just there's some parts that are kind of like some bits. I don't like forced humor. There's some bits that seem like forced humor. I don't like that. Other bits is genuine humor. Then there's just some bits that's kind of boring. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I don't recommend this one because it's a 7 out of 10, you know. So I don't recommend it. I'll just save you guys the trouble. Again, it was just, nah. It was just okay. I mean, it wasn't like going nuts, you know. But again, it was all right. It wasn't the worst thing I ever watched, but it wasn't the best, you know. I've seen better comedies than that. Anyway. Best scene, let's see. Best scene. Probably, I wish I could remember this actor's name. He's the midget guy. This guy. Or small person. I don't want to offend anyone. Small person. This guy, he was in Will Ferrell's Elf. He's a great actor. Probably when he demands that the family gives him $30,000 because he said, I don't know if you knew this about your dad, but me and your dad were gay with each other, and we did a lot of gay things together. Then the whole family's like, you're out of your mind. Our father wasn't gay, and he's like, he's pretty gay. And then he demands $30,000. This Chris Rock plays the main character. He's like, I'm not giving you $35,000. And him, his brother, and his brother's best friend get kind of into a fight with this guy. So I'm going to say the best scene, and it's one of the most funniest scenes, is the small person fight between the main character. That's my favorite scene. I thought it was funny. That was one of the rare gems where I was like, that's actually funny. So, small person fight scene. And then they tie him up, and then all sorts of crazy shit go down. Basically, anything that can go bad at a funeral happens at this funeral in this film. There's naked people walking around. There's drugs. There's dwarfs coming up, demanding money from the family. The food ends up being terrible to eat. It's just the worst type of funeral you could ever imagine in your entire life happens in this film. So I thought 7 out of 10 was very fair. It was funny. It wasn't the most funniest comedy I ever saw. It was okay for $1. I got this at Goodwill for $1. So for $1, not too shabby. Not too bad. Let's see here. 7 out of 10. I don't recommend it. Best scene is best actor in it. I would say probably Martin Lawrence. He's a really good actor. So best actor is Martin Lawrence. Best cameo. And Vision, I already told you this cameo. Oh, hang on. He's not on the cover. If you guys have ever seen John Carpenter's They Live and John Carpenter's The Thing, Keith David. Keith David is a fucking spectacular actor. He's done a lot of horror. He's done a lot of sci-fi. He's done a few comedies like this. But he plays a cameo. He plays the priest that basically runs the funeral. It's a long cameo, but it is a great cameo. So I'm going to say Keith David goes for best cameo in this. So, best cameo. Keith David, because I haven't seen Keith David in anything in quite a while. He does still act. I don't know when they made this. They made this a while ago. I think like 2019, 2020. It's been a minute. But as soon as I saw Keith David in this film, I was like, oh, shit. That's a great cameo. So, damn. There it is. All right. There we go. Yeah, what's up, D-Man? He goes, I think they referred to them as vertical and impaired. Well, Someone told me to call them small people. I don't like calling them dwarfs, so I was like small people, you know. But even though he's a small person, he's a great actor. Have you seen him? He's funny in this, and he's funny in Will Ferrell's Elf. He's hysterical in that. So I'm cool with everybody. I don't care if you're blue, black, white, polka dots on your face, short, tall, gay, bi, fat, whatever. If you're cool with Fears, I'm cool with you. D-Man says, shout out to Visions and Walter. Yes. Well, and shout out to you too, D-Man. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in the chat in a while, but good to see you. So shout out to Walter, Visions, and D-Man. Hell yeah. So anyway, 7 out of 10. If you want a good laugh, it's okay for a good laugh, but would I recommend it? I wouldn't recommend it, but it's kind of a funny, silly comedy. And it's a remake. I would have to sit down and watch the original. So, yeah. I would have to sit down and watch the original, but it had some funny moments in it, but is it the best comedy? Not really. Anyway. My movie props are falling down. There we go. I really am looking forward to doing the spider for you guys. That's going to be... I may do the spider either tomorrow or the next day, depending on if I still feel good, because I haven't felt this good in a while. Vision says, what up, D-Man? Walter says, what up, D-Man? He goes, not much. How about you, Visions? LC loves the vertical impair. Does he? Does he? Right on. Well, there you go. There you go. Walter, have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen this, Walter? Motel Hell? I thought it was on my list. Apparently it's not. I need to do a more intense look after the stream, because I just kind of skimmed through it. I could have sworn that this was on the list. Somebody referred it to me. I finally found it on my own. So there you are. Check it out. One-Eyed Willie's Skull Key. Oh, yeah. Now I need to get... The only props I need to get Visions from the Goonies, because it's such a legendary... I need to get Chunk's Hawaiian shirt. I need to get Chester Copperpot's wallet, you know, that they find. And I need to get... what was the other one? One-Eyed Willie's map. I want to get One-Eyed Willie's map. You cannot be a fucking movie fan without One-Eyed Willie's map. I want to put it in a glass case and throw it on the wall. So hell yeah. Anyway. Let's see, what's next? Oh man. The Iron Man Lego build looks great. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Let's see. Walter says, I'm good, D-Man. I have not seen Motel Hell. Okay, I thought you had seen that one. All right. Let's see. I meant, how are you, Walter? My apologies. It does look good. Check it out. It came out marvelous. Came out really good. I loved it. And this was the finishing top on it. So, yeah. I thought this yellow piece actually went somewhere on his face, and they said, nope. I looked at the instructions, and they said, put it in the right-hand corner. I was like, all right. It did come out quite nicely. And there it is. Oh, man. I'm a little tired. Let's see. Fears, what Batman villain you think you'd be? Ooh! That's such a good question. I'm going to write it down in the book. So whoever gets this, whether it's Larry, or whether it's you, Walter, or whether it's Lantern or Sega, I'm going to send this to someone. So now I've been putting down my favorite questions that you guys ask, and I write my answer down. Now I'm putting movie reviews. I'm putting the top 10s in here. Oh, yeah. So let's see here. What Batman villain is Fears? I mean, the first thing that comes to mind, because I like being so cold in my apartment, I gotta go with Mr. Freeze. Either Mr. Freeze or the Joker, because I love making people laugh. But I'll only pick one. Probably the one I relate to the most, and the one that's the most funniest, and the one that anytime an actor plays that character, they always have a lot of fun doing it. I'm gonna go with the Joker. The Joker. The Joker. I've been working on my Joker laugh, and I'm not ready to debut it yet, but if I did ever get to play the Joker, I got a laugh. I got a laugh going. So there you are. All right, I put it there. What Batman villain is fears? The Joker. There it is. I drew another little line. Good question. Good question, Walter. That was good. Any more questions, you let me know. If they're a good enough question, they will make the top 10 book. All right, let's see. What's next? Okay, I've got 2 Valentine's Day stories for you from a blast from the past. All right, here we go. I'm gonna now. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm not lying. I don't remember the whole story, so I'm gonna tell you guys right off the bat that I'm gonna tell you guys everybody the bits that I remember. The first one was in grade school. I had a really big crush on this girl named Shannon. It was either the day before Valentine's Day or the day of Valentine's Day. We were supposed to write an assignment, a writing assignment, and since I'm from England, I made me to be like Lord Fears. That's kind of like where the Lord shit started. Lord Fears, Sir Fears, King Fears, and I made Shannon Princess Shannon. I was in the 4th or 5th grade, somewhere around there, and I wrote this elaborate story where I'm a knight in shining armor, and I'm Sir Fears, Lord Fears, galloping on a horse, you know, and from what I remember writing down, I remember she's trapped in a castle, and I made some type of thing to get to the window. I don't know if it was a ladder I made or I threw up some rope to her. I don't remember that part, but I remember getting up, crawling through the window in the story, saving her. I picked her up, and I kind of threw her out the window, and she landed perfectly on the horse. I remember that. And then right as I was about to jump on the horse, all these guards and the evil villain, I forgot what the evil villain was, came crashing through the bedroom, and they're like, "Halt!" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck you guys." And I jumped out the window, landed on the horse, and galloped into the sunset. And Shannon thought it was very nice, but she had no interest in dating Fears. But I had such a huge crush. Now we're really good friends. We're really good friends. Like, as soon as we hit high school, kind of that crush stopped because we were a lot older, a lot mature. And I remember, like, in the 7th or 8th grade, she's like, "Can we just be friends?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So ever since then, I liked the gesture. And I let her keep the, as soon as I got my grade, I let her keep the little story I wrote. And she kept it. I don't know if she still has it now, but back in the day, she kept it. Oh, D-Man gave me $2. He goes, "Fears, please do the Joker laugh." I don't know, man. I appreciate the money. I don't know if it's ready yet. I don't know if it's ready, D-Man, but I appreciate those $2. Man, you're putting a lot of pressure on me. I did the Joker laugh for Randall last weekend. Randall thought it was good. Randall thought it was really good. Let's see if I can do it with my cough and me not feeling good. Again, yesterday, I was not feeling good. Today, I feel better. I still feel a little under the weather. Thank God my headache went away. I took some Advil, too, last night. Well, I should say early this morning, because when I left Lantern's show, it was like, I think 4 or 5 in the morning. Which, by the way, shout out to Lantern. He's here. And Lantern, it was a good show. So, yeah. Randy has a great Joker left. I've heard Randy's too. I've heard Randy's. And so Randy wanted to hear mine. So last weekend, I let mine out. So it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are ready for it. Listen, D-Man, I don't know if the laugh is even ready. You know, I may screw it up with my coughing and all that. I'll do my best. Here we go. All right. Man, I'm nervous. I'm kind of nervous. All right. Here we go. You have to kind of grit your teeth when you do it. Like the that. It's kind of a mixture of like Jack Nicholson's, you know when he dies, that little laughing thing in the bag. And it's a mixture of that and a mixture of Jim Carrey's The Riddler laugh. So I mixed those two together, and that's my Joker laugh. I'm still working on it. So yeah. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So yeah. It's not ready. I'm still working on it. You know what, Walter? I'll take that. 7 out of 10. That's not bad. I'll take it. Well, thank you, D-Man. D-Man gave me $2 more, so $4 total. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, buddy. Shout out to Lantern. Shout out to Walter. Shout out to Visions. Shout out to, let's see who else is here. D-Man. There it is. Well, thank you so much for the donations, D-Man. I appreciate that. Lantern, back at it again with that 1 million super chat donation. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that. All right, let's see. What's next? The last thing I got. It's kind of a short stream today because I didn't want to go too long, depending on how well I feel. I want to try to get some more editing done. I edited a very short video for FearsMan26. I'm almost done with a vlog, and I'll get it on Fears Vlogs just as soon as I can. But I'm gonna take a hot shower and get something to eat, and so it's gonna be kind of a very short stream today. But I think you guys can understand. Fears is not up to 100%. We're almost there. I gotta take a little bit more of this to get my cold to go away. And I'll just squash all the rumors. That little bastard Yakov said, oh, he may have coronavirus. Well, I went and checked 2 days ago. No, I don't. But, of course, that little bastard had to, put on his little spin, cause a bunch of rumors and drama and bullshit. You guys, it's safe to say I squashed that rumor lickety-split. Because anytime I get sick, that's the troll's go-to thing. Oh, he may have corona. He may have the virus. Maybe it's just flu season. Duh. Maybe I just had a headache that was killing me. It's fucking flu season. I did go to a con last weekend with a lot of people. Maybe somebody gave me the flu while I was there. I have no idea. So I don't know where I got it from, but I feel better. But to put everybody's mind at ease, and Yakov's little mind, 0 coronavirus. It's probably just the flu. And it was 10 times worse yesterday because I had a headache. Today I don't have a headache. Once I took some Advil, the headache went away. So now I'm just stuck with the runny nose and coughing. But I took some of this, so I've only coughed maybe 2 or 3 times today, and no runny nose. So I'm going to take another one, because this lasts up to 12 hours. So whenever I get done, whenever I'm about ready to go to bed tonight, I'm going to take one of these. So yeah. So just put that to rest. Let's see. Vision says, oh, howdy, Mr. Lantern. Let's see. 7 out of 10. I appreciate that. That's not bad. I'm going to work on it, though, Walter. Again, it's not fully done. We're getting there. It's not fully done. Thanks again, Mr. Lantern, for that 1 million super chat donation. And then 9 million super chat donation. Damn, Lantern's being a high roller today. That's what's up. By the way, Lantern last night, that was a great show, Lantern. Lantern was puking his ass off, shitting his ass off. A lot of crazy videos. Vision showed me some pictures. I did not know Richie. I must have missed this one. You guys have catch. I catch as many live streams of Richie. Richie's never done anything bad to me. Richie's a good guy, but Richie, he likes doing his thing with the wrestling singlets, and the mud. I don't know really. That's just his thing. I don't know what the hell was going on, but Vision's like, "Hey, Fears, you want to see something else?" And I was like, "Oh God, what's next?" So Vision, I hope you don't mind me saying it. I didn't know Richie did this. So I guess it was like it happened on stream. I don't know, maybe a year or two ago. I have no idea how long ago it was actually. But he had a blow-up doll, and he was kind of like doing some romantic gestures. That's all I want to go with it with that. He was doing some romantic gesturing with this blow-up doll. I guess Carrie was watching him, and they were in a live, and he was going to town on that blow-up doll. And I was like, damn. I'm like, this is new. And I told Vision, I said, I never knew Richie. I said, I know a few things, like, eating cupcakes in the shower. He rubbed his ass across the floor, with and without the singlet on. Then he's got the singlet on. He's doing all the challenges, in the water, and then in the mud. So I knew about all that shit, but I never knew he was rolling around the floor with the blow-up doll. He was on top of the blow-up doll. Then I saw a picture. He was like mounting it, and then he looks up, and he's all like giggling. He looked pretty happy with that blow-up doll. So I was like, I've never seen this, never heard that he did this. So yeah, you always learn something new in Lantern's show every time I come in. So yeah. He put a hurting on that doll. That he did. Popped a hole in her. R.I.P. See, I didn't even know he did that, Visions. So I'm always hearing things. I will say, I don't want to hurt his feelings, Walter. I'm not going to say that Richie is a weirdo. I'm going to say that Richie is unique. Richie is unique. He does his own thing. He loves that mud. He loves that singlet. Let him roll around in the mud in that singlet. Let him eat cupcakes in the shower. That's all I'm going to say. So, I don't think Richie is weird. I think he's unique. He's unique. Hell, I even had to do one of Richie's challenge. I begged Richie to do the ranch bathing challenge. And he wouldn't do it. So, I just dropped my pen over there. He wouldn't do it. So, I said, Randall, this must happen. And Randall was like, Fears, are you thinking about doing it? I said, it's happening, Randall. It's happening. So because Richie wouldn't do it, I had to step in and do the ranch bathing challenge. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. But just go ahead and study my Ghostbuster coaster. I'll be right back. Check it out. Right there. Handmade. Somebody made this at a convention, and I bought them. They didn't give it to me. They didn't just hand it to me. I bought it for at least $1 or $2. I can't remember how much it was, but go ahead and study it. I'll be right back. yeah. Fears is back. Fears is back. All righty. Ugh. There we go. Let's see here. Lantern, where are you, man? I thought, I walk away. I thought Lantern was going to do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pew. You're slacking. You're slacking. Let's see, Bukaki says, Carrie was not putting out, so he entered her. Well, Bukaki, if I'm being honest, that's not true. Carrie, not so much now. I'm glad Carrie got her life together. Back in the day, Carrie was always putting out for everybody. She wanted to have sex with me, and I was like, that's a no can do. Randall was like, what about Carrie? I was like, Randall, if you're thinking about Carrie, that's a no, no, no. We need to go, go, go. So, yeah. I'm just joking. Randall never said that. I just wanted to say, no, no, no. Fears had to go, go, go. But she was putting it out for everybody. I've heard so many Carrie sex stories, more than I'd like to know. So, yeah. But I'm glad Carrie's doing better now. So, yeah. But again, I don't know why he was rolling around on the floor with a blow-up doll. It begs the question. Do I really want to know? Not really. Not really. Anyway. Walter says, to each their own. I'm not a fan of Richie. Well, Richie's never done anything bad to me. I understand. Walter, that's a good way to put it. To each their own. Ranch bathing challenge made you a legend. Oh, is that it? Well, Richie wouldn't do it. I was like, Richie, you've done every single challenge imaginable. And he's like, what are you talking about, Fears? I'm like, what do you mean, what am I talking about? I said, you've danced in the shower. I said, you've ate so much food in the shower. I said, you've jumped off rope swings, into lakes. I said, you've crawled around in mud. I said, I'm asking for a ranch bathing challenge. I said, you want to do it. The fans want to do it. And he kept saying, Fears, I can't do it. I said, all right. I said, I got to take charge. So it'll probably be the only challenge I ever do in my YouTube career. But it had to be done. Somebody had to do it. And since I love ranch so much, I was like, well, I think there's only one person that can do it. And I did it justice, my friends. So I appreciate your kind words, Walter. Because I'll be honest, I don't consider myself a legend. But, I love making people laugh, and I love making good content, but I appreciate the sentiment, and I appreciate the compliment. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, let's see. Vision says, Richie's streams used to be really fun, but then he added a few too many rules that ruin them. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I know some of his rules, but I don't know all. Like what kind of rules? Like just give me an example of how many rules. I only have like 2 rules. I'm like, everybody gets along in the chat, and then really I'll tell people just behave. Don't say anything too crazy, If anyone makes fun of my friends or my family, depending on what they say, I'll either time them out or block them. So I don't really have that many rules. I'm like, just as long as you're courteous and there's no drama and there's no bullshit, as long as there's no drama, no bullshit, everybody gets along with everybody and we're just chilling, we're hanging out as friends. I don't really have that many, It's really just those 2. But I can understand if like Richie had 45 rules or some shit. That would never happen in a Fear stream. And I think Lantern only has one rule. Just don't put any nudie, any nude pics in it, I would say that's a rule for me too. Like anyone that I come on as a guest, that comes in my show, I don't want to take down the stream if some person puts like a nudie pic in. So I would say that's the only other rule that I have, But yeah. Those are like the only 3 that I can think of, for a Fear stream. Normally I let whatever you guys want to say. It just depends on if it gets too crazy, that's when I time somebody out, or that's when I delete the comment or something like that. So yeah. You gotta let the chat, If you take care of the fans will take care of you. So, yeah. Let me see. Oh, no, Fears. Excuse me. Oh, no, Fears. I meant Richie's doll wasn't putting out. Oh, okay. That makes sense because I was like, that makes more sense, Bukaki, because I was like, Carrie, back in the day, she was putting out to anyone, taking guys behind abandoned buildings, going fucking nuts. She had her own spot. I remember she told me, she goes, well, Fears, I've got my favorite spots. I was like, oh, yeah, Carrie? She's like, yeah, one of my favorite spots is like, if I can't have sex, like, in my house, you know, because my mom's there, just me and this guy, we'll just go behind this abandoned building. I'm like, go behind an abandoned fucking building. Wow. All right, well, there it is. That makes more sense, Bukaki. So, yeah. Is that really a rule, Bo Seamus? No numbers in the chat. That doesn't make any sense. Richie, I'm not making fun of you. I'm always telling people to put numbers in the chat. I'll be like, hey, put a 1 in the chat if you're having a great day. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not having a good day. I always do that. Why does he have something against numbers? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, to each their own, but yeah. You know, anyway. I'll be honest, Bukaki, really the only 3 rules is everybody gets along in the chat, and then if I'm doing a live and I'm inviting guests in, no nudie pics, and then nobody makes fun of my friends or my family, and for the most part, people are cool with it, you know? For the most, I mean, every once in a while you get some random, you know, troll idiot in here, but for the most part, everything's good. There you go. See, Museum does number 2. Lantern does number 1. Walter does 101. Bring on the numbers. I'm not afraid of the numbers. Bring on the numbers. I have no problem with numbers. I zero care about the numbers. I don't know, but I'm being honest. Why does Richie have such a problem with numbers, Bo Seamus? So that's one rule. Just somebody tell me another one of Richie's rules. I'm just curious. Like, how many rules does he actually have? Is it like more than 10? Is it more than 20? Just let me know. I'm just curious. Let's see here. Lantern says, oh, howdy, Museum. Oh, howdy, Seamus. Are you Seamus? Is Seamus here? Seamus is here. Seamus is here. Lantern, he's right there. I'm looking at his chat right now. Vision says another rule is no spamming the chat. Okay. There it is. There you go, Walter. Especially 9.5. Yes. Fears knows all about 9.5. That's right. Now, see, that one I can understand. You know, no spamming. Really, I don't have a lot. Really, the only time spamming comes in my chat is if a troll, you know, puts a lot of crazy shit in there. And then normally I just get rid of them. You can tell who someone legit wants to say something in the chat, and then you can tell if someone's here just to make trouble. Normally. So, yeah. That's a weird rule, Museum. No women. I mean, I've got fans of all kind. Old people at conventions have followed me. Younger people have followed me. Women, men, whoever. That's a little weird. Song requests cost 9.9. See, I don't do any of that shit. I have my super chats on and my super stickers. I don't put any pressure on my fans. I'm like, if you'd like to donate whatever amount of money, you know, like if someone donated $10, $12, 20, whatever, $1, $2, like today, D-Man was very nice and donated $4, $2 each. I will always say thank you, I appreciate it, but I don't force people to give me money. I'm like, no. I always say, hey, if you'd like to donate, like the super chat, they're all the super chat and the super stickers are always open. But if someone wanted to have me sing a song, I would be like, I'm not that really good of a singer, so you guys will never see Fierce. Oh, $2 for a song. That just wouldn't happen because I know I'm not that good of a singer. So I would eliminate. I'm not going to sing. You know, I'm not that good of a singer. That's a little nuts, Bukaki. So really, with tax, $1.99, it's $2 for a song. So I mean, I know Richie's trying to make a lot of money and stuff. He's got a little bit more fans than me. He's got a little bit more sub count than me. So just let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. Let's see. Richie once said the song Teenage Dirtbag was racist. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it, Museum, so I couldn't say one way or another. But I'll look it up after the stream and I'll have a little listen. So yeah. Really? Oh wow. Well, I'm not going to talk bad about Richie. I didn't know. The reason why I brought Richie up is I didn't know he was into blow-up dolls. That's the only reason why. Because after Visions showed me those photos last night on Lantern Show, I was like, this is a whole other ball of wax that I had no idea. So the next time I have Richie on, I'm going to have to ask him about this. I'll be like, Richie, I just got to know, what was going on with the blow-up dolls? I'm just curious. So yeah. That's true. That's true, Visions. You make a very good point. Because apparently a lot of people stopped watching Richie's stream and they came over to mine, or they came over to Sega's, or they came over to Randall's. Randall's just taking a break. Randall told me over this past weekend. I don't know when, so you guys don't ask me. I just said, Randall, will your streams ever come back? And he was like, oh yeah, Fears, they'll come back. I was like, all right, fair enough. But yeah, you make a good point there, Visions. He says, we're letting him do his thing. That's why he doesn't get any views. There you are. Richie, yell at the chat flow. Fears only has 3 rules. I don't know how many rules, and mine are pretty reasonable rules. I don't have like, excuse me. I don't know how many rules Richie has. Let's just say he has more than 10. I don't even have 10. I've got 3. 3 rules. And I don't think my rules are that unreasonable, you know? So, yeah. Apparently, Lantern, Richie likes sex dolls. I mean, hey, man, do your thing. Do your thing. I just didn't know he was into that kind of stuff. I was like, damn. So there we are. I'm not making fun of him. Richie, you do your thing. My favorite type of video that he does is when he makes a full-on ramp, hits the ramp like at 25 miles an hour, flies off the bike and goes crashing into the lake. Those are actually really good. So I told Richie, I said, if we ever hung out, I said, let me borrow one of your bikes. I said, we'll make an epic ramp, and I'll be like, yo, what's up? This is Fears. There's a lake. Peace, deuce. I'm out, and I'd fly into that lake. And I said, Richie, would you film it? And he said, oh, yeah, I'd film it. I said, great. That's all I want to do. I would just want to do a challenge with the challenge master. Because I don't have anything against Richie. Nothing. You know, Richie's always been a good guy to me. Richie's a pretty nice guy. I will admit, he's unique. He does a lot of crazy stuff, but he's not a bad guy. So yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna do the rest of the topics tomorrow. We went for about an hour. That's good. Because I'm still a little bit under the weather. I'll tell you this much, I feel a lot better today than I felt yesterday. After I took some Advil, my headache went away. After I took some of this, I felt way better. I'm going to take some more of this before I go to bed tonight. And hopefully by Sunday, I'm well enough to go to church. Hopefully it's all done. Now, if I'm still sick, I'm not going to make anyone else in my church sick and not show up. But I don't want to miss church. So I hope I'm 100% well by Sunday. That's about it. That's all I got. So, anyway, I'll tell you guys some more Valentine's Day stories another day, and we'll get to all the other stuff tomorrow or the next day. But thanks a lot. Lantern, you're going live again tonight. I may show up on Lantern's show again, do a little cameo, but I'm going to try to get a lot of sleep tonight because I still feel a little bit under the weather. A lot better than yesterday, though. Yesterday, I was ready to die. Yesterday, I felt like utter garbage. So, yeah. Anyway, I appreciate everybody coming out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my friend Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Mr. Lantern on YouTube. Yes, there it is. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Werecamp on YouTube. And follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow Girl Gamer Resi on YouTube and on Twitch. And last, but certainly not least, follow Timmy, Lord Goddess Timmy NC 2010. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace, deuces, and I'll see you guys later.